It's Gabs FM, power to engage your world as we continue our conversation right here with Jabu Machola, who is an actor as well as, a poet, but focusing more on, he's a creative basically, focusing now on his acting. I did mention that, he stars on the TV show Botshelo Jo, which airs every Thursday on BTV1. And now he's taking us through a bit of his journey in terms of, he discovered poetry along the way. Unfortunately, he didn't do quite well in his Form 5. So you finished in the year 2009.
2009.
2009.
Yes.
So now, from 2009, it means 2010, you are out of school.
Yes.
You say you didn't do well, but you have this acting and this poetry thing going for you. Yes. What then do you do after you finish your Form 5? How do you navigate life?
Yeah, after finishing my Form 5, 2010, I was back home trying to take a gap. Let me, think of
it. Like, if you didn't do well, like it hits.
No. Yeah, but that will always need something better for you, and they tried their level best to push me or at least do something. Unfortunately, my parents so they don't understand much when you talk about acting. When you come to them and tell them, oh, no, my love is in performing arts, they don't understand, or what are you talking about this thing? So why do you have to push more so and stuff? So my 2010 for trying to negotiate and do everything, then no, go back to school, go and fix how somehow I didn't fail dismally. And then I did that. Life.
Special constable.
Yes, and at some point I felt this is not my thing. And then I went to this school called GUC. I did law. This the drama group as on the school setting. Commission is a bota. There was this organization here, tertiary schools, and I went there, I performed poetry, and I helped them in drama. We managed to go to the final. Then the management of the school approached me, or my guy, we need your services, so what can we do for you? Then even now, I have to choose a course. They will pay for me, they will sponsor me half, then I'll pay half.
Nice.
We agreed, and then they said, no, we want to keep you.
This is where in Francistown?
Yeah, Francistown. I relocated on 2010 to GC.
Okay.
Yes, then they chose law for me, so that I stay long. Take long period there. And they push away and stuff. Yes.
Nice.
We did that 2013, I think, 2012, 2013. Yes, we kept on performing, winning awards. Then there was a time if you know, this law thing is not my thing. I didn't.
Okay.
I just finished my certificate. Then I have to proceed. But
that's something, my man. Yeah, I got that's 6 months, a year, something like that. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Then then I went back to the street, because that's when I recognize that poetry can put food on the table. I used to perform corporate. Well, they used to call me perform. I performed I performed the late. I remember after performing.
Wow.
Then I bought
then you bought something, you invested in something.
Nice. Then we pushed then 2014, 2015, that's when after school I arrived in Botswana from South Africa. And then there was the time, I think, Yeah, then I said, yeah, this is the moment.
This is the course.
Yes.
All right. So at this time, just listening in, at this time, when you saw the film school, you had basically, poetry was carrying you.
Yeah.
You were in school. So this film school comes up.
Yes.
Just the certificate and the law thing.
Yes.
What kind of conversation are you having, and who are you having this conversation with? And how did you manage?
I was all alone. I don't want to lie, because at some point, this the fact that I was pushing to follow my passion, which is acting. So I rented a house in Gaborone. I stayed there, and I decided on my own, it's working. I'm going to apply for this school. And I did apply. They admitted me. Yeah, I pushed. Even my parents, when I tell them, I'm studying acting. So they didn't pay much attention to what are you talking about? Acting, because to be honest, Botswana acting is something is a tale highly.
Look, at the end of the day, I think when we look at our parents, the age and everything,
yes.
Obviously they base on the kind of jobs they knew.
Yes.
Obviously the TV, like the national state broadcast that came at around 1998, somewhere around there, and we haven't really had successful soapy, one or two soapies that you can say, no, these people have been working on this soapy for X amount of years, and this is how their life has progressed. So there was never that thing that they can base off, or this Moa can do this for you in Botswana.
Exactly.
Yet they see what in other countries, that's where things are. So, it's understandable, man. So you start this course, this is what, 2016, all right? Take it then, you're part of the first group that started in the school.
Exactly.
Now, as you're studying this course, doing stage and everything. Were you also trying to look for jobs because at the time as well, there are a lot of TV shows that were coming up.
Yeah.
Were you actively trying to go to auditions and trying to get on at least a paying TV show or
Yeah. No, I came with the experience here industry outside, and I realized that at some point I need lessons, I need school. Because we used to try auditions, we failed because we didn't have the tools, the rightful tool to do that. So we focused. I niki tselaka poetry ke yone ni ba food on the table ke yone duela di bili acting ke posa outside or no, I have to focus on learning first.
All right. Yes. We get to wrap up our conversation right here. This man is just, talking of his experience in a light manner. I mean, you've been on radio dramas such as Bo Madima Joanna, such a big show. So which means you're also not just in front of the camera actor.
Yes.
You are also, a voice actor, basically. So, you're taking it in more of a light manner. On the other side of Katlego with Wena Fela, we do get to wrap up our conversation.
Love's Lounge.